Citizens speak out. As they seek improved lives through greater job opportunities, more access to education, and other democratic reforms, people continue to gather in countries across the globe, including Chile, Brazil, Israel, Libya, Palestine, Russia, Syria, and Yemen.
Brazil, Judge Patricia Acioly, known for her strict sentencing in cases of illegal drug crimes as well as police corruption, succumbed to gunshot wounds in an attack on Friday, August 12th, that occurred as she was arriving home. Brazil's Supreme Court President Cezar Peluso spoke out against the attack, demanding a swift investigation.
Chile. On Thursday, President Sebastián Piñera signed an education bill that met many demands expressed by student protesters, including a constitutional guarantee to a quality education. However, students protested the measures, saying they lacked clear initiatives that would grant equitable access to higher education.
Russia. In the wake of a report from President Dmitry Medvedev's Human Rights Council, which found reasonable evidence that attorney Sergei Magnitsky's 2009 death was the result of severe physical abuse during his year-long detainment after accusing officials of fraud, 2 prison physicians have been charged with negligence for their possible role in his death.
Israel and Palestine. The Palestinian News Network reports that joint demonstrations held on Friday by Palestinian villagers, Israelis, and international activists in several West Bank villages resulted in 3 children being injured by police, with many others who were treated for tear gas inhalation as they protested the Israeli construction of a separation wall as well as the confiscation of Palestinian farmlands to build Israeli settlements.
Meanwhile, the international community has spoken out against the Israeli government's approval this week to build 1,600 new settler homes in East Jerusalem, noting that they are illegal according to international law and hinder peace efforts. Those voicing concern include UN Coordinator for the Middle East Peace Process, Robert Seri, European Union Foreign Policy Chief Catherine Ashton, Russian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Alexander Lukashevich, and Egyptian Foreign Minister Mohammed Kamel Amr.
Libya. As the Revolutionary Transitional National Council announced on Friday that its members have assumed control of the strategically important Libyan town of Brega, UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon expressed concern over the large number of citizen casualties, calling for all sides to minimize the loss of innocent life.
Syria. Nationwide protests against the current regime continued on Friday, with security forces killing at least 20 people, according to activist reports. Some 10,000 demonstrated in the streets of the western coastal city of Latakia. However, on Saturday, Al Jazeera stated that the UK-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights and a resident speaking anonymously to avoid reprisal said that tanks had entered the city and began engaging in heavy gunfire.
As we mourn the loss of cherished lives and sympathize with the wounded and others who suffer, we pray that the turmoil ceases in every nation so that people everywhere may choose shared freedom and dignity as a peaceful world.